Hi guys, as we are all well aware, this year is a bit weird and I've had zero motivation to make videos until today. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? We're gonna make something. Today's video is gonna be something Disney because I haven't talked about Disney in a hot minute and I miss it. And also we're getting into the festive season, the Christmas season, and I pulled out my box of Christmas decorations. Two things I want to start off by saying. One, this is my room now. Welcome. Two, disclaimer, I bought everything in this video except for one which was gifted to me. I have been collecting Disney ornaments for the past how long have I been working for Disney? 3 years. I just thought I would share them with you because I know you guys like my collection videos. I have some more pins which you can see up there. I have a little pin board. I have got some beautiful pins recently, so I might do a little update on that. This year, Disney really pulled it out the bag. They brought out some beautiful Christmas ornaments, and I just tip my hat to the whole creative team because thank you. I have 12 decorations in this box, and I know a couple of them, but I don't know what they all are. So this is going to be as exciting for you as it is for me. So we're just going to hop onto this. Who is it? Who is it? Oh! Okay, so the first decoration is little Stitch here, little Hawaiian Stitch. Stitch is one of my favourite Disney characters, if you didn't know. If you didn't know. He's a real cutie, isn't he? Ooh, yes, okay, so you add a cricket for good luck. Look at him. He's so cute. I can't remember buying this one, but I'm very happy I did. I seem to remember just being like, that's a really cool design, and I like that he's actually like he is in the film, which is what I think Disney did really well with their ornaments, is they do kind of like these specific storybook moments where they are literally from moments in the film. So there you go. Okay, this is really weird because when I was putting on my makeup, I actually watched a couple Disney films this morning. One of them was Tangled, which I haven't seen in so long, but is one of my favourites. And then I'm also currently watching Princess and the Frog. And my next two are just that. They are Rapunzel and Tiana. Who knew that this would happen? I actually can't remember buying this one. But yeah, it's Rapunzel. She's got her hair when she goes to Corona. It's really cute and it's got all the flowers and Pascal's on her shoulder and she's all dressed up for winter as well. And then Tiana, I can actually tell you the story behind Tiana because Tiana does have a special little story going with her. Basically, if you guys didn't know, I work in a Disney store and I actually had an interview in a Disney store, funnily enough. And when you go for Disney store interviews, there is a moment where you have to pick a product and then try and sell that product to the other people in your interview / your interviewer. But I had already worked for Disney before, and I know that if you buy a little thing like this, there are also gift boxes that can fit in it. So I was like, I've got this, I know exactly what I'm going to sell, I know how to do it. So I got myself Tiana, I picked her up and I took her into my interview. Also, obviously, she's my favourite princess, so it kind of hand in hand. I took her into my interview and I sold her as like this cute little decoration you can have on the tree, or you can make an ornament, like, you know, you can do all these things with it. You can also put it in a gift box. And obviously I got the job. And then afterwards, I can't remember when exactly it was, but my mum surprised me with this exact decoration. I want to say it was like when I first started uni, she was like, have a present, and I opened it and it was Tiana. But yeah, this is special to me because it reminds me of beginning to work in the Disney store. I've progressed so far, and just looking back at this and knowing that I was like a child when I was given it. I was like 18, but still, I was a child. Is wild. Like, I've been through so much since getting her. The next one we have is another princess I love, Moana. She is a hard ornament and quite heavy. She has the little shell that she puts on top of those stack of stones when she becomes the leader of her people. And yeah, she's just really cute, living her best life. Moana was actually the film that was out when I did a Christmas temp job in a Disney store, and I learnt You're Welcome in a day. And then it was the soundtrack in the Disney store, and I just like started rapping, and everyone was like, is she okay? But yeah, that's Moana for you. And another little one that we have, who is another favourite of mine, obviously, is Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Not Lilo. Lilo. You know, I have my moments with Lilo and Stitch, but I have actually heard her called Lilo so many times. But they'll be like, oh yeah, that's Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. And I'm like, Make that make sense. But yes, this is Lilo. She is holding Scrump, and it's literally that moment in the film when she is leaving her hula lessons and then goes up to Myrtle. Wow, her name left me. And is like, hey, can I play dollies? And then Myrtle's like, ew, your dolly's disgusting. And then she throws it on the ground, and then she runs back a little while later and is like, I'm sorry, Scrump, let's go. That's that. Okay, this one I definitely got last year, and it is the Hitchhiking Ghosts from Haunted Mansion. If you didn't know, the Haunted Mansion live action film is one of my favourite films ever. Like, not even just Disney. Like, I love that film so much, and I cannot explain why. Like, I know people dislike it because it's like too funny, or it's too weird, or it's just not really Haunted Mansion. But for me, I'm like, this film is stunning. I think I've watched it over 30 times in the past, like, 5 years, and it just doesn't get old. Okay, I just love that film with my whole soul, and I had to get myself some Hitchhiking Ghosts. This one is the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast, and it still lights up, thank God, otherwise I'd have had to change a battery. Fun fact, I prefer the live action Beauty and the Beast to the original animation. I don't know why, like, I genuinely don't know why, and I understand why people are like, are you okay? Like, I get it. I just really like the live action. We have the main man himself, Oogie Boogie. This is the heaviest, well, was the heaviest. I have a heavier one now, but this was the heaviest decoration I have owned. I genuinely don't know what kind of tree you have to own to be able to put this on it and it not, like, break a branch or bend a branch, but it's Oogie Boogie. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so we're back to Beauty and the Beast, and I have Beast, Adam, in his bathtub. This is obviously a moment from the film, which is when he is getting ready for his little ballroom dance with Belle, and Adam is one of my favourite Disney characters. Another one, it's not like a top favourite, but he's one of my favourites, one of my favourite princes anyway. I think it's him, Naveen, Eugene, and also I think Prince Charming from Cinderella, because I just adore that film for its facial expressions, and he has some of the best. But yeah, this is the Beast. This is one of my all-time favourite decorations that has ever existed in the Disney Corporation. There is a fly in this room. Get away from me. It is the Aurora and Philip Storybook Legacy 60th Anniversary decoration, and it is her in her blue dress, which is my favourite version of Aurora's dress. The blue dress is seen more, and I just love it so much. And it also has the storybook on the back of it. They had one this year for the 70th anniversary for Cinderella, which had the book and then her trying on the slipper. But I just wasn't feeling that one, but you'll see why I wasn't feeling that one in a bit when I show you another one I got. But yes, one of my favourites. Look, guys, if we haven't guessed the theme, I love me some Princess Tiana. This one is the 10th anniversary legacy of Princess and the Frog, because obviously last year it was the 10th anniversary. I just relate a lot to Tiana and her work ethic and just everything that she has to stand for. I just love her so much. She's one of my favourite characters to meet in the parks. I've had the best experiences meeting Tianas. Two experiences that stand out for me is I was in Disneyland Paris for New Year's one year. It was about 2 years ago, I think. Anyway, it was a few years ago, and it was New Year's Eve, and Tiana, Naveen and Lewis all meet at the New Year's party in Disneyland Paris. They don't really meet any other time. It was about 10 minutes to midnight, and I met Tiana and Naveen. The Naveen was the... When I say this, I say it with my entire soul, my entire chest. The Naveen was the best Disney character performer I have ever had the pleasure of talking to. He was amazing. He was Naveen. Like, I know obviously I'm older and I know that these people are friends with them and they are actors and all that. I've wanted to be one myself. Fun fact, I am Chip and Dale height, and that's about it. But I know that they are just doing their job. But in that moment, I just needed Tiana and Naveen, and like they just gave it to me. You know, they were just like fully in character, in my face, just amazing, and I will never forget them. The Naveen was just beautiful, perfect. We love it. And then the other one, it was a year later. We were in Magic Kingdom again, and I was in the Fairy Tale Hall. I was wearing a button that said celebrating 1 year as a cast member, and obviously Tiana, she was like, amazing, queen, yes. But it was the PhotoPass photographer who He was like, you're celebrating your 1 year, I'm celebrating my, I think it was 30 years, something like that, I'm not sure. It was a long time. And he was like, can I have a hug? So I hugged him, and it was the best experience of my life. That was a very long-winded story, but yes, I love Tiana so goddamn much, and I wish every friend of Tiana's the best, because they definitely need it right now, and I love them all. I didn't know I had this. The next one I have is Elsa from Frozen 2, and I got this one last year because I remember... So Frozen 2 was a big film for me because I actually found out that I was going to be then going on the Disney College program while I was watching Frozen 2. Like, I literally got the email and I was like, no, I'm not looking at it. And I watched the film. Like, I had that much self-control. And then obviously I looked and I was like, oh my god, I'm going, and now obviously I'm not, but... In that moment, Frozen 2 became a massive thing for me. This decoration, if I remember correctly, it used to have like a swirl going around it. I think they have the same one this year, I'm not sure. But the swirl broke off, so it was slightly cheaper, so I got it. And then the last one I have in my box from a few years back is the Tangled series ornament. Now this is Rapunzel and Cassandra. If you've never watched Tangled the series, please just take some time and watch a couple of episodes at least, because the animation style is amazing. I think I only ever got through season 1. I should probably carry on watching. I know what happens to Cassandra, but yeah, I should definitely keep on watching. But I just love the art style so much, and I think it is a great spin-off from the films. And if you're wondering why she has long blonde hair again, watch the series. It's on Disney Plus. That's not a weird sponsorship, that's just me telling you. If you have Disney Plus and you want to watch it, it's on Disney Plus. It's a film first, it's like an hour film, and then it's a series. Now the last book I've bought in the last month. I bought me Anna and Olaf in the ice boat. This is obviously just after Elsa is like, I need to go and do this alone, bye bye, and she like kicks them off, which... I love Frozen 2 so much. I don't know what my face just did, but I love Frozen 2 so much. The Next Right Thing, another one of my favourite Disney songs. I feel pain when I listen to that song, but I love it so much. But yeah, that is Anna and Olaf. Now, if you remember earlier, I said that I didn't get the Cinderella storybook moment one because there was a reason. And the reason is because I wanted this one instead. So this is the 70th anniversary Legacy Collection Cinderella ornament. Now obviously this is the pink dress that Jacques, Gus, Susie and the other mice all make for Cinderella to go to the ball, and look, this decoration was so hard to get, and my friend actually was like, hey, it's back in stock, grab it while you can. So I grabbed this one. I just love it. And another reason why I love this, bear with me, is because I have the bag. This one obviously is the 70th anniversary one, and then now I have the matching decoration to go with it. So, woohoo! Cinderella is another one of my favourite Disney princess films. Again, for the art style, I adore Mary Blair's art. She's probably my favourite concept artist / artist for Disney and other. But yes, 70th anniversary, beautiful, hard to find, literally was out of stock for so long, and now I own it. At this point, we've established how much I love Princess and the Frog. But this year they brought out yet another decoration, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, that will be mine. It is Tiana's palace, but as a decoration. Oh my god, there's 2 flies in here. Can they leave? And it's also extremely similar to this one, and it's kind of like now I have the beginning of the film and the end of the film, and I love them. I love them so much. I'm really hoping they make Tiana's palace in Florida as well. I know there was rumours of them making in Disneyland, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the final one, and probably my newest favourite, this one or the Sleeping Beauty one, it is Emperor's New Groove. So this one, again, a legacy collection one, because it is 20 years of Emperor's New Groove. 20 years. It came out in 2000, okay? That's wild to me. It's the vehicle when they are going down to Yzma's lab. Emperor's New Groove is probably my favourite Disney film. That is my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, I'm posting on Instagram a lot more and kind of putting all of my effort into Instagram. I did a makeup series in October as a kind of lead up to Halloween. I've also been drawing a lot more, and I have a couple of prints up on my Redbubble. I have an Atlantis one, I have a Meet the Robinsons one, and I've also got a couple of other bits on there, including a little Baby Yoda sticker. I hope to see you guys again soon. Don't know when, but I hope to see you again soon, and I hope you have a great time until then. But until next time, bye!
There goes the baker. with his tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Miss Dear.
But you've read it twice.
I'll take that one. Leave the sewing to the women.
Anywho,